In this episode, I'm going to be demonstrating an overnighter using minimal kit. I'm going to be taking water from a lake, filtering it and boiling it to make it consumable by a human being. I'm going to be making a fire using just natural tinders and material, and I'm going to be sleeping out under the stars. All using minimal kit. It's going to be great fun. Stick around and enjoy it. The minimal kit challenge set by Bushcraft and Urban Suburban. This was a little challenge they set up. A lot of fun where you go out in the woods and do an overnighter and use a minimal amount of kit. And I've done a part 1 video where I've shown you my kit, and now I'm coming out, I'm going to be using it today. So if you've not seen that part 1, go and check that video out. Also, remember to go and check out Bushcrafters channel and the Urban Suburban's channel, and all those links will be floating around on the screen in front of your eyes right now. Okay, so I've taken this little walk out into the woods, as I said I would, and woods into wood, and all I'm looking for is really somewhere where there's some natural resources that I can use. Nothing special, because the weather for tonight is going to be very good. It's not going to rain, it's not going to storm. I really don't have to bother about doing any elaborate shelter building. So all I've really found is a bunch of large coniferous trees that I can lay under, so if it does start to rain out of the blue, then I'm not going to get too wet, and anyway I'm going to be in my army bivvy bag, keeping me nice and snug. So what I'm looking for now in this location is to have some natural resources, because obviously I haven't got any knives or axes to get wood for firewood or for cutting down for making a shelter. And what I've actually tracked out to is an area with a power line cutting just over there to my left. And because the power line company, they chop down all the trees and the bushes underneath those power lines, there's plenty of wood and foliage that I could use actually in my shelter building and for my fires if I need to. So let's have a quick look at the actual area where I'm going to sleep, and then I'll be setting up camp. When I get to a likely area where I think I can lay down and have a good night's sleep, I just like to give it a quick test lay down and make sure there's no hard stones or roots sticking out of the ground that is going to bother me, and I've got enough room to stretch out in the night. So I'll do that now. First of all, you've got to work out which is down and which is up, because no ground is ever level. Oh, this already feels good. It's like laying in a bathtub. It's like a U shape. That feels good already. Let me crack down here. So I'm looking up and I can see I've got all the boughs of this large coniferous tree here and this medium-sized one here. So if it does rain, I'm not going to get that wet even without the bivvy bag. And you've got these hanging branches. These are murder things like these on these coniferous trees. See, I've got glasses on, I'm lucky, because how many times I've come close to poking my eye out with these damn things, you won't believe it. So I'll snap all them off. And actually these are really good to make your fire with, so they don't go to waste. Let me check. Oh God, I could go to sleep right now. I'll tell you what, this is comfortable as hell. So I'm going to go and find some boughs to lay down here to make it even more comfortable, and basically that's going to be my camp. I had a scout around and I really didn't find any boughs or any foliage that I think can make this more comfortable than it already is. Not with the tools I've got anyway, which is my bare hands. So just to show willing, to show that I am actually doing a bit of work to make my camp, I found these, which have been cut down already by the power company, and I'm going to weave them in above here in the tree just to give me a bit of coverage in the rain if it does come. Something like that. Another one here. This can go this way round. Oh, it's nice. I like it, yeah. A little bit of cosy comforts. Alright, what's next on the agenda? What I'm going to do, I'm going to prepare a fire, and what I mean by that is I'm not actually going to start the fire, but I'm going to get my wood together. I'm going to need to make the fire and find some birch bark to start it up. Then I'm going to go down to the lake, collect some water then come back here and boil the water and make myself a little supper. I'm going to need some good tinder, get my fire going, and I found this. It's not dead, but it's an almost dead birch tree. I'm going to strip off some of the bark, not a lot, because it's not completely dead, so I don't want to kill it myself. Tell you what, about a square inch, that'll be good to go. What else I've got around here for getting the fire started is last year's bracken. So I'm going to collect a good couple of handfuls of this last year's bracken. It's very dry. Great stuff for the fire. I just tuck the old shirt over the top of the neck of the bottle and I filter it. It goes pretty fast. And I'll fill this bottle up, so I've got just over a litre. And then when I come to boil it, then I'll filter it again, so it gets at least 2 filters. Okay, I'll sit here for a couple of minutes doing this, and I'll catch you back at the camp. I've collected my fire making material. I've got phase 1, the bracken. Dry today. Because it's very dry, I'm just going to have an absolute minimal fire, the smallest fire that I can make to actually boil my water. It would be irresponsible to have a big fire at this area at this time of year. Sweden's a funny place. It's 9 months of winter and it's 3 months of summer. In the summer it's very dry and we have a lot of problems with forest fires, so you have to be use your noggin and not be stupid when you're making fires out in the woods. I've got this stuff. This will be phase 2 after the bracken goes up. This is the dead lower branches of the coniferous trees, and I've got phase 3 over there from bigger bits. I've got some actually fresh greener boughs there, branches, twigs that will go on, and I've got behind me I've got some thumb sized material that's going to go up. But I'm going to balance my cooking pot or bottle. I'm not decided which one I'm going to boil with yet. Here I found a couple of stones, and to give me a bit more height underneath it I'm going to dig out a hole using the best tools man has, which is his hands. You see the roots down here, and as I'm pulling up these roots, something you've got to watch out for is your roots burning, because roots will burn, and they'll actually burn under the ground for hours, potentially days. So that's a big hazard to actually starting an uncontrolled fire, is roots burning under the ground. It's a bit of an air channel here so the air can go through it. It's probably good to go. Let's go big or go home on this one. Don't leave your fire steel in the fire. I've seen that done on a TV show alone. Guy burnt up his fire steel and I nearly did it here. You get so excited when you see the flames, your mind goes crazy. Right, let's get this down in the fire hole. No, that's not that moment. Let's keep this going here. So we've got a good blaze going. Got the water to a rolling boil. Had a rolling boil there for 4 minutes. I'm happy with that. I'll put it in my camp food. You let that sit for, what was it, 4 or 5 minutes. And then you've got a nice meal. So, as you see, did not need a lot of fire at all. Of course, because it was only a little bit of water bought. And now we put that out. There we go. That's good. This stone's quite damp. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and get down at the bottom and give me some comments. Tell me what I did wrong on this camp out. Okay, let's get inside this sleeping bag. Of course, on a minimal kit, you've got nowhere to put your boots. If it does rain, it's not going to rain, so I'm not bothered, but just for the sake of showing you what I would do if it was stormy. Put the boots in the bag. There's nothing else in the bag because it's a minimal kit challenge. Might turn it into a handy little pillow. I'm using Snug, I want to get it right, a Snug Pack sleeping bag. Centre zip. I'm a centre zip man. I had a side zip sleeping bag for donkey's years. Then I got a centre zip sleeping bag. And I realised I've been wasting my life on centre zip bags, because on side zip bags, centre zip bags are way better. Okay. Into the bivvy. Got a bit of that bracken and put it here under me. It's not going to do much, but better than not having it at all. Okay.